telling me that someone could have potentially shorted my career or sent me back down, made me figure shit out because they knew what I was throwing when I was in their park? So many guys are only there trying to figure out how can I stay here. But I'm not going to sit here and just be quiet about with like someone blatantly taking millions of dollars and food off my table, let alone other people's table.
All right, guys, so if you came to this video hoping for a funny, fuzzy video, that's probably not what you're going to be getting. I am a little bit upset today, which is funny because it's Sunday. Sunday is my favorite day. You just get to relax. Football's on today. The 49ers-Packers game. I think it's the Titans versus the Chiefs. There's so much good going on. Conor McGregor just won a fight in 40 seconds. But the thing about today that I have to rant about is this whole Astros cheating thing. This is going to be my final video on it because at this point, I am just getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed by Astros fans, and I'm not talking about every single Astros fans because I know that there are a good majority of you watching right now. I'm talking about the Astros fans that are using this to try and get every single team to incriminate themselves. So Mike Clevenger, as you guys saw in the intro clip, he came out and said that his buddies lost their jobs and were sent down because of the Houston Astros. If you don't really understand what he means, if you can't comprehend that, because a lot of people on Twitter cannot comprehend that, we'll talk about the dude I'm talking about in just a second. He basically stated that some of his friends would face the Houston Astros at their home ballpark, Minute Maid Ballpark, and for whatever reason, it seemed like the entire Houston Astros lineup knew exactly what pitches they were going to be throwing. So they would give up 7 runs. They would give up 10 base hits in the span of 2 innings, 4 innings, wherever it was. And the Indians or the Royals or the Angels would then see that pitcher absolutely get shelled and think, you know what, he's not ready for the big leagues, and they sent him down. So instead of getting the major league salary for the next season and everything beyond, that player is going to think to himself, wow, I just suck. And that's exactly what Mike Clevenger is trying to say. The Houston Astros, not only did they cheat fans out of a proper baseball experience because they knew exactly what was going to happen, they had the pitches in the palm of their hands, they cheated players out of money. That's where you kind of draw the line. The minute that you start taking food off the plate of yourself and your family, that's where all of the gloves are off at this point. Now, again, I hope I've made this clear throughout the last couple of days. I do not hate the Houston Astros. It's fun to clown on them because they've been caught cheating. I've been clowned on for 3-4 years in a row now about the Indians in 3-1. If you're an Astros fan watching right now, the Houston Astros are probably going to win 100 games in 2020. Heck, Bregman and Altuve actually responded with this.
The commissioner came out with a report, MLB did their report, and the Astros did what they did, meaning they made their decision on what they're going to do, and I have no other thoughts on it.
At the end of the year, everything will be fine. We're going to be in the World Series again. People don't believe it. We will. We will, like we made it last year. We were 1 game away of winning it all. I'm happy for the Nationals. They won everything. They're a really good team. They deserve it, but we'll be in the World Series again.
So the Astros are confident. They are sure that they are going to be back in the World Series and show the world that they did not cheat in 2019. And that's where we come to a fork in the road. Astros fans not really coming to terms with the fact that their team cheated. Regardless of if they did in 2019 wearing buzzers, that's the stigma of the team going forward. And I do have to say, just to be completely transparent, because I have made videos on this in the last week, the Houston Astros, according to Major League Baseball and their investigation, courtesy of Robert Manfred, it's been stated that they did not cheat in 2019 using buzzers. Bregman confirmed that. Jose Altuve said that they're going to be back in the World Series and show everyone that they do not need buzzers. But it's not that we hate the Houston Astros, it's we just don't trust them. I'm a big Jose Altuve fan. I went to an Easton camp a couple weeks ago and John Boy was there, the guy that broke the whole story about the Astros banging on trash cans. I was hoping to meet Alex Bregman. He has a YouTube channel. He knows the game of baseball almost as well as anyone. I've been watching his videos since he was in high school in a home run derby. I'm a big fan of Alex Bregman and Jose Altuve. I like Michael Brantley, a former Indian. It's not that I hate the Astros. I'm starting to get annoyed by them. It's just we don't trust them, and now everyone doesn't trust everyone. Astros fans are tweeting things like, Mike Clevenger is only mad just to be mad. That's the culture right now. Everyone is mad at the Astros, so now Mike Clevenger is going to join the bandwagon and just be upset. The last time that Mike Clevenger pitched against the Astros, he dominated them. How does that make sense? He literally said, okay, I'm going to show the tweet right now. I might block out his name because he is that big of a clown to say something like Mike Clevenger is only mad because everyone else is mad. No, Mike Clevenger is an ace. He can dominate the Astros. He's been known to dominate the Yankees, some of the best hitting teams in baseball. He can get them out pretty easily. Yet he's only mad because Fuzzy's mad. Draft Night Mark is mad. John Boy's mad. Jeff Passan is mad. That is the worst. So the one thing I want you guys to take away from this video is do not be that guy. Try your hardest to look at the situation, not have Twitter fingers and make yourself look like this guy right here, and actually think about what you're about to say. The Houston Astros, according to Lance Berkman, he's not thinking either, is a squeaky clean organization. Roll it.
This is a clean organization, though. This is not a dirty organization. This is not a tricky organization. I mean,
what? Bro, I'm out, man.
You guys remember that old baseball video game called The Bigs 2? If you don't, he was one of my favorite players to use. He raked back in the day. But to say that the Astros are a clean organization in 2020 makes absolutely no sense. And that's the mindset that I want you guys to stray away from. I'm an Indians fan. I can say all I want that the rain delay should have been the World Series MVP back in 2016. But when I look back, and if I would have processed my emotions better, the Indians, they were not better than the Chicago Cubs. And the Chicago Cubs ended up winning. They had the team, they had the heart, not that the Indians didn't, but that's called realism. Okay? Stop being pessimist. Heck, stop being optimist and hoping that everything's going to be okay. It's okay to put things into perspective, Astros fans. If you want to dislike my videos because you think I'm hating on your team, go for it. I'm not hating. I definitely did like the Houston Astros before this year. Again, big Michael Brantley fan. Come on, guys. We're so much better than that. So if ESPN is going to talk about baseball 3 days in a row because the Astros are cheating, fine. Do we have a new villain in baseball? Yes, we do. It's the Yankees, even though they're the most liked and also the most hated team at the same time. The Astros, everyone is going to watch them next season because they want to, the baseball fans and the sports community in general, they want to see if the Astros can win 95 games without buzzers, supposedly, because again, Major League Baseball said that did not happen. Bregman said they've never worn buzzers. At this point, I just have to go ahead and say, if Major League Baseball said they didn't, if Bregman said they didn't, it might be a Rafael Palmeiro situation 2.0 where he tells the judge to his face that he did not cheat, and then it comes out that he took steroids.
My name is Rafael Palmeiro, and I am a professional baseball player. Let me start by telling you this. I have never used steroids.
You just can't trust anyone. You can't. But I'm just going to go ahead and say that you can't be Lance Berkman in this situation. You cannot be that guy that says Mike Clevenger is only mad because everyone else is mad. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. So this is the last video that I'm going to make as an Indians fan, as a baseball fan, as someone who just loves the game of baseball. Stop. All right? All right, all you Astros fans that are tweeting a video of Aaron Judge trying to shield a piece of paper that is obviously not looking at signs. He's looking at the windup of a pitcher, and you're saying that he's cheating. You're caught, and you're trying to get others in trouble. That is the worst type of person, in my opinion, because Aaron Judge is not cheating. Aaron Judge, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, they don't need to cheat. And that's the worst part about this video is the Astros are that talented of a team that they do not have to cheat, yet they're still doing it. So that's why Beltran is without a job. That is why AJ Hinch is without a job. That's why Alex Cora is out of job. Because they cheated all of us. They did. Okay? Alex Wood said it himself. He would rather face a guy on steroids than a guy who knew every single pitch that was coming. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm not mad at Astros fans for defending their team, but sometimes it gets to the point where it doesn't make sense. Because when you bang on trash cans, when you trade for Roberto Osuna, who is known to be not a good guy, then you have a former Astros general management employee screaming at a group of girls, females. That's why we got Osuna. That's why we got Osuna. It just can't happen. So, Mr. Berkman, I'm a big fan. You're wrong. The Astros are no longer a clean organization. And that's the way that it's going to be for quite some time. I don't know if the Astros are ever going to be able to be known as a team other than what they're known for right now, the cheating, lying team that they are. But you know what? Baseball is going to be around for the Rex. I have no words. The fact that I've only stuttered once throughout this entire video just shows you that my mind is clear. I usually stutter all over the place. I got to do 10,000 edits. If you guys watch my videos, you guys know I do have to edit for quite some time. But my mind is clear, and I mean everything that I say. So if you're an Astros fan, I am sorry if I offended you. On the other flip side, I'm not sorry if you're the guy that says that Mike Clevenger's mad because everyone else is mad. No. You cheated people out of money. You cheated me out of a proper experience. I mean, the Astros swept the Indians in 2018, so I ain't mad about that. Verlander and Cole dominated us. But what about the Yankees? What about the Dodgers? Okay? I feel bad for Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw might have had a World Series ring and actually not be a meme, postseason Kershaw, if the Astros had not done what they had done. So if you want to be mad at me, go for it. I don't really care. I wanted to get this video out here because I am done. Bregman responded. Altuve responded. Major League Baseball said that they did not use buzzers. So the only thing that we can really partake in and hating was the fact that they were caught using trash cans and banging on them in 2017. So that is it. No more speculations. If news breaks that Robert Manfred suspends the entire Astros club, I will make a video on that. But if Bregman says something about, his daily routine and how they're going to be better going forward and how they didn't, I'm done. That's it for me. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys can really put this situation into perspective and understand that it's both good and bad for baseball. If you're an Astros fan, take it off the chin. Just like Ken Giles did a couple years ago.
Brent Strom, the pitching coach, said, what do you want to do? First base is open. I want to pitch to Sanchez. Bad idea. A gut punch. And then a chin punch.